So we have goals at Boys and Girls Club to have our members participate in literacy programs, in peer-to-peer growth programs. We want our members to excel in school and graduate on time. We want to see members move on to the next grade level, be able to be productive citizens in society, understand what's happening in the world.
So the JUICE aligned with our program goals here for 21st century very well. We tend to focus on reading and math, so we were able to utilize the JUICE to basically cover all of our reading and language arts needs for our students.
Some students, they have a little bit of a stigma about reading. They're afraid that they're not good at it. They feel like they aren't able to be as successful in reading as they would like to be. After a while, especially after the first few weeks, as they feel like they're getting it, they see how short the stories are in comparison to maybe something that they're used to seeing. The fact that they can do it from their phone, those aspects really grow on them, and it becomes a part of the routine, and it also becomes something they sort of enjoy.
It's really difficult to get the kids engaged with just reading, so the JUICE made that a lot easier. It made my job, tremendously easier as far as them wanting to read, them actually having a structured program that they can utilize to read, as well as me being able to monitor their progress.
I think it helped me because when it's time to go back to school and my reading level, I think it helped me go up.
It helped me understand how to read, read more efficient and read more and read more paragraphs, read more big books.
I felt like I wasn't good at reading and I felt like I couldn't do reading, but then when I got onto the JUICE, I feel like it helped me a lot better.
And what I also like is that it has current events. As a U.S. history teacher, we're always talking about past historical events and how they relate to events now. So just seeing that there is a platform that students can use that can keep them up to date, it actually helps me a lot as a U.S. history teacher.
We want to expose our members to current events in a way that interests them so that they can have discussions with their peers, they can bring back information to their families, they can actually go ahead and participate in their school activities in a way that will make them feel powerful and comfortable.
Sometimes when you are reading, what you're reading is old, but the news the news has been from the day before. So always is interesting, always is fresh, always something that they need to know because it's something that is working for them nowadays, not 10 years ago. And that is something that is very beneficial because they are learning something that will be used for today and for the future as well.
I think a lot of times the kids are exposed to information they don't necessarily think is relevant. So having something that is maybe they go on social media and it's being talked about in social media. So they feel that they're aware and they feel confident, and maybe if they happen to have a conversation with somebody, they have some knowledge about these topics and they're not completely lost. Feeling intelligent makes them feel confident.
As far as where they got their news from, I had less students coming to show me a TikTok video about whatever happened recently in a debate or whatever happened recently in the ocean. I had less students bringing me those and more students bringing me the articles from the JUICE that they thought were interesting. So I think for the news component, which I don't want to say that most of our students are going to social media for the news, but I do understand that that's where most of them get their news. I do think that it was able to take some of that component.
My family, they're big on understanding what's happening in the world. So sometimes we could be sitting down and we're just talking about it, so I think the JUICE helped me. So I know what's going on.
I talk to my family about the JUICE because I also want them to know what I'm learning, and also they also like to hear about news and other kind of stuff in radios, TVs, newspapers. And I can tell my parents about information about what's happening outside of U.S., different countries that going through something every single day.
Yes, I like to talk with my father about the Jews. Because when he listens to news, like when he read, he always watch it on YouTube. So, and then he don't even look about the world thing. He just look about Haiti, like my country. But me, I'm interested about the whole world because there's not only Haiti. So I want to know what's happened. And then when I'm talking to him, like, he don't know anything. So I'm the only one that he's asking for some questions sometimes, and I'm the only one who tell him what happened.
JUICE is actually very versatile in the sense that it can be used as an ELA source, or it can teach other subjects as well. And that's why I like the diversity of the JUICE platform. So it can be used in all classes if they want to, math, science, social studies. It just depends on how the teacher utilizes that platform.
So I think it's a little bit of everything, which is key. The JUICE was used in a way that was not just purely ELA, because while it is a reading comprehension technique or website that we use to help our students grow, we also are able to incorporate a lot of other content areas.
It can really help you out when you start school. You can, it will help you out in just getting your grades up or just achieving something.
Every day I knew a little bit better, so better than better. Like every day I knew something new, and it's good for me. I like everything about the JUICE. Everything, the text, the questions, everything.
I've seen changes in self-confidence, particularly students that were previously a little bit more reserved about sharing their version of events. Now that they're all reading the same content, they all feel like they have a place in the conversation. They might have felt previously like they had limited background knowledge in what was going on or in these events. Now that they've all read the same material, essentially, they do feel more confident about speaking out and telling each other about it or explaining their perspectives. It has also helped a lot with community building because we have students that come from very different backgrounds, and specifically from specific countries or regions of the world.
I agree 100% that they were improving in relationship, in friendship, and in knowledge, in language, English language, and in everything.